Hey friend, it's Akil here to remind you that you don't have to respond to everything immediately. We are living in one of the strangest times human beings have ever known. Our ancestors never had the level of information coming at them that we do. Every day we get updates about things happening pretty much in real time, and that's highly confusing and disorienting, especially since most of us don't have the level of information to be able to accurately respond to most of the things we're seeing. So, my encouragement to you is it's okay to be someone in the background working to support freedom and love in life. And what I mean by that is that one of the things that we can easily do in our lives without having to go anywhere or learn a bunch of things or get deeply involved in something where we lose track of what our lives are like is that we can show up in active resistance to the terrible things that are happening in the world by occupying the space of joy, love, and freedom in our lives. And one of the things people often miss in trying to fight injustice is that we're fighting for the sake of being able to enjoy being alive. But if we give up the joy of being alive, then we lose what we're fighting for anyway. So it's challenging to be able to hold both the extreme level of sadness and confusion and loss with the capacity to experience the joy and love in life. This is why our spiritual practices work the way they do. They teach us how to handle the adversities of life by putting us directly into adversity. These are challenges by choice. For example, when you sit down and you meditate, your mind or your body are rebelling more or less the whole time. It's uncomfortable. It's difficult to actually sit in the body, or it's difficult to do some of the yogic exercises or breathing. And what you learn in the process of doing your practice is that you can tolerate discomfort. And by steady practice and being continuously devoted to that, the capacity for you to deeply experience the gift of being alive really flourishes, so that we don't have to look at hardship as the cause of our not being able to experience joy, nor do we have to look at it as the thing that allows us to experience joy. It's just part of the process. And when we're confronted with all this information and we don't know what to do, the best thing to do is settle deeply within yourself and touch the part of you that's quiet no matter what's happening. Because from that place, we're in a place where we can operate with freedom, joy, and love. And then we can be of service to those around us and beyond, because the small things that we do have a large impact over time. But if all we do is blurt out our opinions and try to convince other people that we're right or they're wrong, we don't really get very much done. In fact, we've moved further and further away from joy and being able to share life together. So we're here on this planet. We have a very limited amount of time as a human being. We need to make the most of it. So please don't miss out on your life. Invest in your spiritual practice so that you can show up as a presence of love and joy in the world.